Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Hardwood Heroes, Home Service Mastery, anywhere where I post this video, guys. I wanted to come at you real quick with some positivity, put a little bit of positive energy into your life today, man. I woke up feeling great, just got done with a workout. And, I'm sitting in there thinking about my life, my business, my future, where I want to go, where I'm at. And it really got me thinking of where my business started 4 years ago. And before I dive into that, guys, well, no, let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight into the meat and potatoes, I think is what they say. Guys, 4 years ago, I was in college. I didn't really know where I wanted to go. I didn't know for sure where my life was going. And I started my business. At the time, guys, a little bit of context, a little bit of background. At the time, I was working at a resort in Walland. I will not say the name. Many of you know what resort I'm referring to. Guys, and I'm not, bashing the company whatsoever or my pay, anything like that. But guys, I was working at this resort 4 years ago, making $14 an hour. And, I thought I was on my way, man. I thought, I said, man, $14 an hour, this is incredible, man. I'm climbing the ladder. At $14 an hour, thought my life was great. And don't get me wrong, man, I was happy, I was satisfied, I was fulfilled, but deep down I knew I wanted more. I knew that wasn't enough for me. I've always been, that go-getter. I've always got to top it. I've always got to be better. I've always got to, be a better person. What is there out there for me that is more? And at the time I was in school for physical therapy. I went and shadowed, and it didn't turn out to be what I thought it was going to be. Great thing I shadowed. So it didn't turn out to be what I thought it was going to be. Wasn't happy with that. I'd already put in my time, effort, energy into all these classes, all this money. And I said, well, I don't want to waste that. I said, maybe I'll be a nurse. And then I quickly decided against that as well. Just, it wasn't for me. It wasn't my calling. So then I said, well, you know what? I've always been a leader. I've always wanted to go in for business management, manage some sort of business. So I started in business management. And guys, one day, and this is where that next step in my life started. I was sitting in class, sitting down with a girl at a computer, and she was working on a website. Now guys, mind you, I thought a website was code. I thought you had to 1010111110. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's how you had to make a website. I didn't know that you could just get on and edit templates and all this stuff, but it turns out that you can. So I asked this girl, I said, what are you doing? And she said, well, I'm working on a website. And I was like, for what? She said, my business. I was like, girl, we're in the same class and you already have a business? And, so she showed me her business, and I said, it's that easy, huh? And she said, yeah, it's that easy to make a website, not run a business. So I said, all right, cool. I said, well, thank you. So as soon as class ended, guys, I'm not kidding, I went straight to the library. At this point, again, working at this resort, making $14 an hour, knew I wanted more. So I said, well, what do I know how to do? And at the time I was working as kind of a housekeeping supervisor, doing supervisory stuff without the title, guys. But anyway, so I said, well, what do I know how to do? So I know how to clean. I said, well, I'll start a cleaning business. I know how to do that. And so I started my website, built the website, got it published, got it live in the library, guys. It probably took me maybe 2 hours, 3 hours to make this website. Real, basic, simple website. Well, guys, then I signed up for this thing where you can get leads and stuff like that. Guys, no joke, an hour later, got my first call for business. At this point, I had no insurance, no license, nothing. I didn't even know how to price. So I'm on the phone with this guy, and I was like, I can't believe this is real. I don't even know how to price it. This guy wanted me to clean a bathroom and a few other places and stuff, and I just told him very hesitantly, I said, $130 question mark? He said, yeah, that sounds great. And I was like, guys, I was blown away. At the time, $130 to think for one day of work with my money, $130, I thought I was rich, man. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the most money I've ever made in my entire life. And in one day. I said, man, that's crazy. And that kind of kick-started my journey, right? Now, fast forward 4 years later, I'm doing hardwood refinishing and installation and replacement and wax removals and I'm teaching students, I'm mentoring people, I'm doing all this great stuff, guys. And sometimes it's very easy to get caught up in your life, in your business, and Too much is never enough. I have this conversation with many other business owners that, man, you set your eyes on man, I want to make $100,000. You hit $100,000 and you're like, that's not enough. I want to hit 200,000. I want to hit 300,000. I want to do this. And it's like, guys, you're never going to be fulfilled. You're never going to be satisfied. And the point of this message that I'm trying to get to is, man, a lot of the times I'll take a look at where I'm at in my business and my life, and then I'll look at other people and their business and their life and where they're at, and a company, say a guy will post his numbers and I'm like, man, I'm not making that. Like, I want to be where that guy's at. I want to be making more money. I want to have 5 trucks. I want to have 20 employees. I want to have this, guys. And too often, especially with social media, guys, we get caught up in the looking at other people's life, looking at other people's business, looking at where other people are, guys. And one quote that I really love and I try and reflect on a lot is, comparison is the thief of joy. And guys, what I mean by that and what that means is, when we compare our lives to everybody else, it deprives us of the joy and the fulfillment that we have in our lives. And guys, you got to practice this every single day, is looking at your life not in comparison to other people, but look at your life in comparison to where you were a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 4 years ago, wherever it may be, and look and appreciate how hard you've worked, all the accomplishments that you've made, all the hurdles and trials and tribulations that you've had to overcome and face to get where you're at, guys, and be appreciative of that. You know, mindset is everything in life, and you can either look at your life and where it's at and where you're going and say, man, I'm not where that guy is, I'm not where that girl's at, I want to look like that, I want to be like this person. Or you can look at your life and say, man, a year ago, Jason would be so proud of me, man. A year ago, 4 years ago, Jason, if you would have told Jason 4 years ago, myself, that I'd be in the position that I'm at now, making the kind of money that I'm making now, teaching students how to do this, and basically having kind of 2 businesses in a sense, man, I would say there's no way. There's no way that guy's doing that. Man, and I sit back and I look and I reflect on how far I've come. Man, I remember when I first started my business, it was in the back of a Mazda 3 with $130 in cleaning equipment in the back of my Mazda 3. Shortly after, I upgraded, bought myself a truck. Then at the time, I bought my first van, guys. I remember it was a 2006 Chevrolet Express van. No AC, no heat, busted radio, rusted to all get out. Just looked like crap. But man, I was so happy at the time with that van. Fast forward maybe a year later, I bought this 2018, I don't even know what I'm driving, 2018 Dodge Ram ProMaster 3500. Man, and this thing is beautiful. It's got heat, it's got AC, it's got navigation, it's got all this stuff, guys. And sometimes, man, I'll be sitting here in traffic and I'll be like, man, today sucks, man. I'm so tired, I'm so overworked, I'm not where I want to be. These guys are making so much more money than me and doing better than me. And again, that comparing myself is depriving me of the joy and the fulfillment of, man, look where I'm at, dude. I'm sitting in a 2018 Ram ProMaster. I've got a very successful, thriving business. I'm on track to make more money this year, to gross more money than I ever have in my entire life, in my business, anything. This is gonna be my most profitable year in business. I'm working less, I'm helping people, I'm mentoring people, I'm coaching people, I'm inspiring people. Man, and Jason 4 years ago would be damn proud of myself, man. And so guys, just take a moment, and I want to challenge you this morning. Take a look at yourself in the mirror. Look back at yourself maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Think of where you were at and think of yourself in that mindset then. If you could talk to your future self now, would you be proud of yourself? Would you be happy with how far you've come? And guys, I don't care if it's business, a relationship, your faith, a new position at work, a higher pay, a new car, a new house, a new apartment. a new lease, a new friendship. Guys, I don't care what it is. Wake up this morning and be grateful, be appreciative, be thankful, be blessed, and count your blessings. And see how that changes your mindset, guys. Man, positive thinking can really change your outlook on life. It can change your energy. I'm telling you, guys, I woke up this morning, and it's not every day. Again, we have to practice these things every single day. But I woke up this morning, headed to the gym, in the shower. I said my prayer. I said, God, thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for the life that you've blessed me with. And not just for the good things. I thank him for the trials and the tribulations that I've had to go through and that I've had to overcome, the pain, the growing pains of going through a business, the growing pains of employees, the growing pains of, having to make, I'm thankful and I'm appreciative because I know that there's tons of other people out there that would love to be in my position, that would love to have a business, that would love to be successful. And sometimes we can take that for granted and not be appreciative of everything that we've been blessed with, guys. And I love this too. And I'll tell you one more story before I cut the video because we're almost at 11 minutes. Guys, you don't realize what you have and how blessed you truly are until you don't have this, guys. I remember a couple of years ago, at my house, the water got clogged up. My pipes got clogged up because I was flushing those flushable wipes. Guys, never do that because it was disgusting. I had to clean it out, cut the pipe, poo-poo everywhere. It's just not it, guys. But anyway, so I was out of water, I would say, for probably a week. And man, if you've ever gone without water for a week, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was terrible. You can't flush a toilet, you can't take a pee, can't take a poo-poo, you can't wash dishes, you can't wash clothes, you can't do all this stuff. And then you start to really think, and then once you get that water cut back on, you're like, wow, this is awesome, man. I can flush my toilet, I can brush my teeth, I can wash my clothes, I can take a shower. But guys, it really just kind of goes to show you how you become unappreciative of these things, and you take advantage and you take for granted everything that you are blessed with. The ability to turn your water on and have clean water is a blessing and a gift. The ability to turn your lights on, hit a switch and the lights come on is a blessing and a gift. The gift to be able to have a business to run, even if I'm tired and I'm working 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Man, I'm blessed with the opportunity to have business and to have so much business that I am working every day, that I am working 7 days a week, that I am tired. And guys, again, it's some days I'm going to be ungrateful, some days I'm going to complain, but man, end of the day, when you sit back and look, man, just think of everything that you are blessed with. Man, I am blessed beyond measure. I'm not the richest man in the world, but I do pretty good for myself. I'm happy with what I have. I have toys, I have boats, I have jet skis. I have family, I have friends, I have an incredible girlfriend that motivates me and pushes me, and I'm blessed beyond measure, man. My cup runneth over with blessings. And guys, man, take those blessings. If you were blessed beyond measure, man, bless somebody else. And it doesn't have to be, money. It could be, making somebody's day better, helping somebody, coaching somebody, mentoring somebody, man. Bless other people and watch how that law of attraction, you will start to attract like-minded people, like-minded individuals, man. So I'm gonna cut the video, man. We're almost at 15 minutes, man, but that's today's video. Is don't take anything you have for granted. Always remember to look at your life, look at all the blessings. And again, I challenge you today to think of everything that you were blessed with, everything that you have. Look at yourself a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Look at how far you've come, man, and be thankful. Count your blessings and be thankful, man. Anyway, guys, that's gonna cut the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. I love bringing videos like this to light, to people trying to be a light or motivation to somebody's day. So I hope this at least makes one person's days better, or puts it into perspective how blessed your life is. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. We're almost at 15 minutes. So guys, thank you for watching if you've watched to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.